Before we get started, we would like to give a shout out to Battle Bards. BattleBards.com has background ambiance, battle sounds, and much more. Bring your tabletop venture to life with BattleBards.com.
There are things in the night. Your nightmares will manifest into reality as they find their way into Doc's imagination.
The mind has many horrors.
We all
all
can
can
live in this place.
place. Through our imaginations, we are free. And we read in its embrace. Sit back and relax as I take you out of your reality and into my nightmarish dream world. Welcome to the Bros and Dragons podcast. I'm your dungeon master and host, Daniel Doc Gentry, and our players are...
Kylie, I play Grogon the Smasher, a male half-orc fighter.
Keith Ross, I play Captain Martin Firewell, a human male barbarian.
John Sika, and I play Allisha Fargum, a female human rogue.
Tom Benson, I play Zandro, a male wood elf ranger.
Let us adventure on.
John, what happened last time?
Lots of stuff.
Shit.
I remember there being a battle. I remember how it ended. I can't remember the whole thing, but I remember it ended with us celebrating the Day of the Dead in the graveyard. Talked to Rebecca, told her what we saw and what we had found, and then I believe we ended for the night.
Go ahead, Keith. I know you look like you're chomping at the bit there.
After we fought Xana at the tower, Sheila tackled her off the side of it, and they plummeted, and that's where we ended the one before. But picking up last time, a couple beings, they stopped like 20 feet off the ground. Beings that we found out to be watchers took Xana, and Sheila was in some kind of, I don't know, coma, exhaustion, whatever. But we got her to Justice, I believe it was. Could have been Rangio, not sure. One of the two. And she's being tended to. Then we returned to Demathos, where they were having some big celebration for the Day of the Dead. We participated in it, and then later on, after we talked to Queen Rebecca, we noticed that there were some beings in the graveyard, and we knew that was kind of fishy, so we went to check it out. Saw some snake-headed beings, kind of like the ones that we fought in the sewer, where they had the stone of grounding.
You travel through the graveyard and you see the three snake people.
What do you do?
Can I pull out my Shield of Remembrance?
Wow, you want to pull it out, huh?
I want to whip it out.
All right.
And tell it a little story about the last time we fought some snake-headed people.
Okay, so give me a roll for performance.
Oh my God. Well, never mind. Can't even beat a 10? Come on. Okay, never mind.
As you tell the shield what's going on, you hear a slight hum and then nothing, and you start looking because you're pretty sure it should be showing some symbols, but it's not on the shield.
Yeah, nothing at all. In that case, I'm going to be like, you know what? Fuck you. And I'm going to put it back on my back and pull out my great sword of wounding.
They don't see you at this point. Zandro and Allisha, do you want to do something before noisy Captain Firewell goes running up there?
I'd like to hide.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
21.
All right, you think you're stealthy.
I know I'm stealthy.
I am going to prepare my daggers, because I'm going to go stealth with a 26.
You guys are hidden. What are you going to do, Captain Firewell?
I'm going to throw a javelin to kind of open things up a little bit.
Roll initiative.
21.
A whopping 8.
6.
Throw it, and then I'm running 18 plus
We'll hit.
6 points of piercing damage. I'm going into a rage, and I will go running up with my great sword and attack the same one that I just threw the javelin at. 22 to hit. 12 damage, and he has 1 stack of wounding. Second attack, 12 to hit.
Amazingly enough, it's the monster's turn. And they don't see anybody else, so that's good.
It's not good.
I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you.
4.
You stop your attack and relax a little bit.
Oh boy.
It says, Are you alone?
No.
Where are your friends?
Stay stealthified. And I am going to move up 25 feet and hide behind the closest, it looks like tombstone.
This one here will come over here because it saw Allisha. The other one will see Zandro. Zandro, give me a wisdom saving throw.
17.
The big snake creature will look at you and say, "Come forward." But you resist his spell. The big one will turn into a full snake form. And does an 18 hit Allisha?
Yes, it does.
So you take 10 points of damage, and then you are just grappled.
What the hell?
You have the restrained condition. As a bonus action, the big one will say, "Kill your friends." And it will be Captain Firewell's turn.
The one that I originally hit still has the stack of wounding, so he takes 1d4,
Okay.
which is 2 points of damage. Attack. I'll take a swing at Allisha. Does a 22 hit?
Did that backwards. Fuck you. Yes, it does.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
The fuck, Keith.
And you're
I
wounded.
thought we were friends.
Yeah, I did too, bro. And you're wounded. Second attack. 25. 10 points of slashing damage. Wisdom save? Nat 20. I didn't like hurting Allisha.
Nat 10.
You're still constricted. That means you're the restrained. You can't do anything else. That takes us to Zandro, though.
I would like to use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark the big guy with the
Tentacle arms?
tentacle arms that tried to talk to me. And then I would like to attack him. Would a 21 hit?
It will.
12 points of piercing on the first one. A 20. And he's not at full health anymore. 21 points of piercing damage.
Captain Firewell.
Keep attacking this smaller one down here. The one that looks half human.
He's in full snake form wrapped around Allisha now. So just a warning. If you crit fail, you're hitting Allisha.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I got nothing to live for.
I already
You
said
already
it.
took a big ass chunk out of me to begin with.
13. 14. Second attack. 10.
It realizes it moves Allisha a little bit, gets out of the way.
6 points of damage for the wounding.
Gotcha, so it's going to attempt to bite you, Allisha. Okay, 4 piercing and 5 poison. It will turn and cast Hypnotic Break on Zandro.
So wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
14.
Yeah, that's not enough. The Abomination come up behind Captain Firewell. Will 19 hit Captain Firewell?
Yes.
7 bludgeoning damage, and you're constricted, so you have the restrained condition. Turn. That takes us to Allisha.
Does a 19 break out?
Yay!
I'm free.
Free at last.
Zandro. Nice.
Yeah, unless I'm damaged or...
Damaged, or if someone else uses an action to shake you.
Captain Firewell.
I guess I'll try to break the constriction. 20, not natural.
Oh yeah, you're free. It's their turn again. So give me those 2 wounds.
6 again.
All right, so let's see what everybody's doing. That one didn't like that you got away. It tries to grab you again, and it misses as you shake it off. Or Allisha got free. It constricts Allisha again. So that'll be 8 bludgeoning damage on Allisha, and you're restrained to the end of your turn.
Nope.
Allisha goes
She's
down. All right.
Yep.
Not my fault.
I
It's Captain's
took like 30-something points of damage from you.
All right.
Yeah, well, you know.
The other one's just going to maintain concentration on Zandro, keeping him out of the fight. So that takes us to Allisha. I need a death saving roll.
18.
Captain Firewell.
I'm going to swing at the guy that's been fucking hitting me. 21. 12 points of damage, and he has 1 stack of wounding. At 20.
So
34 points of damage.
All right, so roll me damage.
4.
I guess they're both going to swing at you. Actually, they're both going to try to constrict you one at a time. 19. All right, you're restrained until your last turn, or your next turn. Bite him. But it misses. And the other one, again, will maintain his stuff on Zandro. Allisha.
11.
That's 2 good ones.
Giggity.
I just want to know what Zandro's thinking.
I think he's picking some berries off that tree.
I'm sorry, man. That's a shitty spell to get caught under. But that takes us back to Captain Firewell. At the end of your turn, you can make a strength saving throw to get free.
Whoa.
The one that's constricting you will bite out 9. So 8 points of piercing damage and 13 points of poison. The other one will bite at you as well. And for some odd reason, his bite missed. Probably because the other guy came in a bit at the same time. That takes us to Allisha. One more and you stabilize.
9.
Ow.
Zandro, you still picking berries or you eating them now?
Just picking the berries, putting them in a little pouch for later.
Captain Firewell, at the end of your turn, you can make a strength roll to get out.
Boy. 17?
Exactly what you need. So you break out of this abomination at the end of your turn. It tries to put you back in. 26. 13 points of bludgeoning. And then the other one will try to bite you. 21 to bite. For 8 poison damage. That one's going to maintain. But you hear, I don't think so, not tonight. As a familiar wood elf jumps over the wall and fires on the one that's concentrating. Hits him. Hits him for 18. And it breaks his concentration.
So Zandro wakes up and he's got like handfuls of fucking berries now.
Yeah, like, why the fuck am I eating berries?
16.
And
Yeah,
you are
dude.
stable. You will hear another familiar voice. My friends, I am here. And he will pray to his goddess. Back 8. Zandro, it is your turn, though.
I'll take 2 shots at him.
Okay.
18, and then I'm assuming a 22 would hit him. 12 points of piercing on the first arrow.
Okay.
19 on the second one.
So next up will be Captain Firewell.
I'm still wrapped up. 19.
Yes, you break free at the end of your turn. That'll take us to them. And it's going to try to wrap you up again.
This fucking
He
bullshit.
does.
God damn it.
For 15 bludgeoning,
Can I be like the Hulk and just go into a higher level of rage over this?
the other one will try to bite you. Oh, 17 I know hits.
Yeah.
11 bludgeoning and 8 points of poison.
Oh, only 8. Yeah, no, that's fine.
The other one has a longbow in his hand and will shoot at Zandro, but the shoots wide and misses. And Durando will shoot his first shot, and he will take a second shot. Oh, hit again. Captain Firewell, did you have to attune to your sword?
I did, yes.
One of the tentacles will reach out and wrap around your sword because he has multiple. And with his other hand, he'll hold up a staff. You are no longer attuned to your sword. He is. As a bright, brilliant white light comes forth.
Fucking bullshit.
That'll be Allisha.
Oh. So.
You remember how to play now?
No. It's been so long. I've been tied up this whole time.
You get sneak attack on the one next to you
Yeah.
there because you're on the ground, technically. Standing up will be very surprising to that person.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
17 points of damage. While I am at it, I am going to use my bonus action as a cunning action and try to slip away and hide.
And give me a stealth roll.
21.
You think that you're well hidden as you jump over the wall. Amoga.
Moogie.
Holds out his hand, and the one to your left, Captain Firewell, gets hit with a black ray. 14. As the blast hits him in the chest, it sends him flying back 10 feet. It will be Zandro's turn.
I would like to use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark, and then I would like to attack him. 16 for the first one, and 21 for the second one.
It takes us back to Captain Firewell.
Boy, let's break out and do it again. 17.
That will break you out.
And that's my turn.
So everybody give me a perception check.
17.
20.
13.
I'm so glad it happened this way. Allisha and Captain Firewell, you will hear the screech of a falcon come from behind the crypts. You see black cloaked figure come out of the shadows from behind there and strike out at the one in front of you. Crits, nice.
Oh, God. Holy fuck.
Using two really wicked looking daggers, slices the one in front of you in half, Captain Firewell. Her movements are seen, and this one tries to constrict her, and as it wraps out, she nimbly moves out of the coiled wrappings. The other one will fire another longbow shot at Zandro, and it will shoot wide again. That will take us to Andoranda.
Did you change his name? I thought it was Adran.
You're right. I don't remember anymore. It finna have been Andy. Andy shoots.
Does he score?
Does he score? I said it in my head too.
And it hits for number 17. Fires his longbow again, and it goes wide. Allisha, the last two enemies look very hurt.
Well, I guess that means that I am going to try to come after.
Give me a
Like a
stealth
bat
roll.
out of hell. 26.
You have advantage on your attack.
25. Does a 14 by any chance kill it?
No, but it looks, as you pull your daggers out, you can see the blood. It starts seeping from its sides. Amogo will come over here and strike out. And hit. Hits him in the back with his warhammer. That takes us to Zandro.
Shoot 2 more times. Does a 26 hit?
As the arrow strikes him in the eye socket, he falls to the ground.
Do I have an angle on the other guy or no?
If you come up 5 feet, yes.
22. 19 points of damage.
That takes us to Captain Firewell.
You mean I can actually do something this turn? I'm gonna go down here and try to kill this guy before anybody else does. And I'm pulling out my trident of Arlen. 25 for 6 points of damage. Second attack, 19. 14 points of damage.
On the other end, you see 2 daggers violently come forth. And as she slices forward, the head comes off of the beast and falls to the ground. She quickly turns and runs, disappearing into the night.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up my fucking sword that betrayed me and loot this big guy.
You find a staff that he had in his hand,
I'll pick up the staff.
and you hear, "My friend, the staff of attuning. That is very powerful."
Is that Moogie? Oh, this is the staff of attuning. Doesn't look like.
Adoran goes running away.
Yeah, I'll turn to Imoga. Say, well, I guess we've got all 3 items.
He says, yes, give me all 3. Let me destroy the evil around here.
So last time we talked to Imoga, I got a weird vibe off of him, and I'm trying to do another insight check to see if there's something off about him again. 15?
I mean, from every encounter that you've had, he is a pretty... He's just kind of not all there. It doesn't seem like he has a full grasp of reality. Again, looking at him, his armor, it seems like it doesn't fit him, like it's too big for him. So he might be a little slow.
I'll tell him when we do this, we'll do this together. I'll hold on to the items until then.
We can do it right now and rid the world to stop this evil from coming forward.
We're kind of... I'm kind of beat up. I believe Allisha is too. Now's not the best time.
You believe? Look at me. I'm bleeding from the eyes.
He holds out his hand and he cures everybody.
I mean, I'm not as beat up, but I'm still kind of not feeling too great.
I'll say okay. I'll say I'm actually gonna turn to the other guys and ask them what they think, whether we should do it now or wait.
Shouldn't you, like, take it to the queen or something? So out of character, who was originally told us to get this shit?
The cleric.
Imoga. This guy.
Oh.
So if you remember when we cleared the evil cave, met Bob, the little guy who tried to get us to eat roaches or grubs or whatever.
Right.
Imoga was on the outside of the cave casting spells at it. He told us he was trying to cleanse it. And he told us to retrieve the 3 items, the Chalice of Time, the Stone of Grounding, and the Staff of Tuning, and he would be able to basically destroy the evil.
Before it comes.
Before it comes, correct.
Well, Zandro wasn't really there for all that, so...
Back in character. So, Cap, why don't we just want to do this now?
I don't know. I have no reason not to, I suppose. Just a weird hunch.
So
What's your hunch?
I don't need you
Yeah,
to
we
roll. I don't need you to roll, but Allisha, in your head, you're kind of wondering if Captain Firewell is overcome by the items that he has. He is literally holding on to 3 legendary items. definitely not strong enough to control.
I'm not getting a bad vibe out of him. I'm kind of thinking we should just get him out of our hands now.
Yeah. I'll walk over to Moogie. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Fine.
And I'll give him the 3 items.
Oh, hold on. Let's do them one at a time. Let's start off with the chalice and the stone. I will start chanting. When I say now, I want you to hand me the staff so we can do this in perfect harmony. And he pulls out a book and opens it up, and this ritual is written there. And you can't read the writing. From the drawings, it looks like there's a merging of these 3 items. So he motions you to hold on to that staff for a second. And he takes the chalice and the stone, and he begins to do an incantation. The chalice and stone seem to float from him, and they start to swirl. The stone starts swirling around the cup, and then there's a bright light as they touch each other, and he goes, now.
And I'll hand it over.
And as he grabs the staff, there is a deafening sound, almost a big boom, but you're so close, it feels like a static charge. And Amoga is now floating before you, but he barely looks like the same person as he transformed into his actual demon self. And he starts laughing and he says, Deimos will rise again! And I know it's going to be short, but that's where we're going to cut it this week.
God fuck.
You could
I
have
knew
tried
that
to
was
convince
coming.
me. What the hell?
So we got a little time. I want to know what your characters are thinking right this second.
I'm fucked.
I knew I should have knocked that book out of his hand. I thought about it and was like, I don't know if my character really would do that.
See, I knew it was fucked. Cat Firewell, stupid.
Considering that he actually used Eldritch Blast.
Wait, you used Eldritch Blast on us?
No, and he pushed back the one snake monster.
Yeah, I caught that. But Cat Firewell was all wrapped up every goddamn turn.
All right, so we joke a lot, but right now, in all seriousness, what do you think your character is?
I'm thinking we just fucked up and everything that we were trying to prevent from happening, we ended up causing.
And there's a lot of betrayal going on. Seriously,
I'm thinking she thinks it's a kind of a betrayal. I don't know what she was thinking in the beginning when she first met her, because she would have met him before when I wasn't playing. But I'm thinking she thinks it's a bit of a betrayal and that she just kind of fucked everything.
I just kind of want to go back to the alley.
Tom, what's Zandro? What's Zandro?
This fucking captain's an idiot. I told him to give it to the queen.
My
next thought is, how do I get out of this?
Okay, so you guys want to preview? This is the end of this campaign. You guys obviously didn't succeed.
Oh shit, that's it?
So this will bring us into the next campaign. Would you like the prequel?
Sure.
All right. So first off, that staff of attuning. How'd you like that one, Keith?
I mean, I didn't really. Oh. Yeah, fuck that thing. I just realized that's what it took me fucking.
It instantly lets you attune to anything.
That's fucking.
See, and that's what I thought. When you said it, I was about to say, how the fuck do you do that? Then I thought, oh, yeah, maybe I don't want to ask that out loud.
We see an aerial shot of Enon. The pirates' port looks like a ghost town. Buildings are destroyed. Piers are broken. The land is dying. Some forest in the southern area of Enon still exists as you pan in and out of the scenery. The mountains have a darkness climbing them, but seem to be holding their vigor and their valors on either side of the island. The area of the elves seems to have an encroaching decay coming through, but as we pan into Crystaldale, which is now plummeted and in Lake Enon, next to that Demathos, which looks destroyed, and we see valiantly knights and guards at the castle's door holding back demons and undead. As we pan out and we go west to Diablana near the Iron Hills, and we see a very tall good-looking man, a paladin, Martin Firewell, fighting alongside Sheila Blandersmith to hold back the demon horde trying to take over that place there. Most importantly, as we go to Rangio, we see this black smoke that seems to be sitting on a throne built on top of the keep. And as we get closer, it looks like the Red Eyes look at us. And that is how we will start campaign number 2 of the Bros and Dragons podcast.
With these same characters, or?
Yes, we will.
Oh.
It'll be 3 years since you guys done fucked up.
We survived?
And yes, you've made some friends from what you've done.
Probably not too many.
And they have helped you survive so far. Grogan is missing. Nobody has heard from Steve.
That's fine.
You don't know what happened with your ship or what's going on around the rest of the world.
What about Morthos?
We haven't been able to find Morthos since it started, but you have heard that he is in hiding, trying to start an underground movement to fight against this demon horde in the lands.
Trying to distance himself from knowing us.
Yep.
Sometimes late at night when you hear a howl on a full moon, you guys think, I think that is Morthos.
He's probably out getting it in with some hot wolf chick.
So John, start taking us out.
Remember, guys, you can follow us on all the social medias that are out there: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace even. I do, however, run the Instagram page, and I can also find me at Chuwu13 on Twitter.
Tom, you got anything?
Yeah, check out Stripping Down D&D Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we talk about D&D, and we try and stay on one topic, but that never happens. So check us out Thursday nights, 8 p.m. You can also find me on Twitter at BrosOldGuy.
And that's twitch.tv/Bros and Dragons. Keith.
Yeah, on Sundays, you can tune in to twitch.tv/Bros and Dragons. You can watch me solo Banshees and save the entire party in Mind Court. Pretty awesome. There's also Crondo.
Oh, and I cannot break the canon of Crondo. They're in a super secret lair that only the followers of Gomo that have sworn their lives to Gomo can get into. And every time he starts saying Crondo, I have to allow a small group of people to be there going, Crondo, Crondo, Crondo.
Oh, that is fucking awesome.
Like, he keeps sneaking them in somehow. Like, nobody can figure it out.
And they disappear as soon as all the chanting. It's really weird.
Oh, that is great.
You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at IamDMDoc. You can follow all of us on Twitter at Bros and Dragons. And also use at Bros and Dragons to tag us in your posts on Facebook. Whatever, find us on any social media event. If you're looking for us on any podcast, we would appreciate if you give us a 5-star review on iTunes and then totally rip on the show in the comments. 5-star is what we need to get the show out to more people. We also have a Patreon that is going now at www.patreon.com/Bros and Dragons, where any amount helps. If everybody was to give us $1 a month, we can make some awesome stuff happen. We can get some really good gear, and we can make the sound way better. Again, from all of us to all of you, keep it nerdy and live your dreams.
Later.
That's how you do a recap, John.
Yeah.
That's a great recap. Gray's Lake and see.
I drive through Gray's Lake to go to work every day.
I think he's telling you to come at him, bro.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
And why did the Bros and Dragons podcast stop? Well, 2 of our players literally killed each other. Because they live right down the street. No, he doesn't live down the street.
He came at me.
For the blooper reel, our DM just spilled something all over his fucking player's handbook.
Hopefully it's his player's handbook and not his DM guide or his monster manual.
Yeah, right.
Well, wait, I was just doing a wisdom save, I thought.
No. You're not. You're constricted. It's a strength save.
Oh. Okay.
So what's the total?
Everybody's confused.
How are you confused again, John? Not everybody's confused. It seems to keep falling in the same square on my screen.
Because Keith told me to do a wisdom save.
No. I was saying I needed to do one for trying to break the charm.
Oh. It doesn't matter. It was a natural 10, and I have a 0 for a modifier for strength.
Okay. Okay.
Go what?
I gave him a hunter's mark.
Oh, all right.
Pattern.
No,
yeah,
it's
charm. It's a charm.
It is a charm. Okay.
Ooh, advantage. Maybe I can roll better. 15?
Nope.
Well, it was better anyways.
It was better.
Just not good enough. It's got a penis now.
It's cool. I played football. Just throw some X's up there and some little lines, squiggly patterns.
It tries to put you back in.
It's bullshit.
I mean, 26, is that it?
Holy fuck.
Don't know if that's good or bad.
It's like a fucking
Bad, because as soon
reunion.
as it's bad, because I'm going to get tied up in a second.
And then die again, and then
Exactly, and that's
And
two
then
saving
fail-
rolls again.
you'll fail your rolls this time. God. Was it Batman?
I'm Batman. I'm not saying I'm Batman. What I'm saying is you've never seen me and Batman in the same room at the same time.
Because I'm Batman.
I'm not getting a bad vibe out of him. I'm kind of thinking we should just get him out of our hands now.
It's mine, precious. And then I'm like,
I'm sure I can find a volcano.
There's a lot of crying all of a sudden. I mean, you didn't.
Bullshit.
You didn't die.
No, I almost did, and I didn't even get the hit.
I was waiting for everybody to die.
Yeah, he really was. He's sitting here going, "Well, you're all dead."
picking your fucking berries over there. Oh, Crondo's Crondo.
Crondo's back. Back again.
Back again. Killing shit
Oh, God.
and drinking.
There are several ways to raise money for a good cause. Some do it by running marathons. Some host high-dollar dinners. And some just do it by clever interneting. We here at the Watch Your Mouth podcast employ a different approach. Wall-to-wall, filthy fucking language.
Go to a grocery store. I'm like, I know exactly what I need. I get in there. I'm like, yeah, the f- did I even come here for?
With our charity swear jar, every fucked up utterance from our unfettered gobs is a dime in the right direction.
The motherfucker's a mouth breather.
Gaming, movies, life musings, it's all here. Served on a bed of fucks and garnished with a crown of
Shut the f- up. How the f- did we get here? F- all that. Goddamn f- jelly bean.
So if you want to hear us do good things with bad words, check out the Watch Your Mouth podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, or online at wympodcast.com. And remember, swearing is caring, so watch your mouth.
This has been a Bros and Dragons production.